Okay, are we live? I think we should be. I think everything should be coming through properly for you fellas. But let me double check just to make sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Hello there, everyone. How are you all doing? Let me know if the audio is too high or too low. You know, maybe I need to equalize something, the audio levels. So let me know if it is annoying or anything like that. But I think it should be properly set up. I haven't streamed in a while. I think in the last 8 or 7 days. I think I haven't streamed. So it's been a while since I set up my stuff here. And Hovi Sniper is already here. We're also here with Michelle, with Hazmat and Uncle Leo already on the server. So feel free to connect, everyone. We are at the London server today. So wherever you are in the world, you can connect. I myself am from South America and I'm playing on the London server. But especially if you are from Europe, you should have good ping today, good latency. So come and play with us, it will be a lot of fun. And also, hello there, Super VR there in chat, who is Michelle here with us. Glad to have you here. Vintage Meme Lord as well, Senor Luis. Also, my screen is open for you, isn't it? Yes, it is open. Okay. Hello there, also Z Player. Good afternoon to you, my fellas. Super VR saying the audio is perfect. Thanks a lot. That's good to know, good to know. And Daryl Dixon, Legendary Boxer as well. Hello there. Legendary Boxer is complimenting on Hovi's unusual. Just now noticed, Hovi, you have an unusual. You got your unusual. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. Looks great. That's a very cool unusual effect, you know. I never had one of those with the cards, the circling cards effect, but I really like it. I think it's called Aces High, isn't it? It's a pretty cool effect. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. Yeah, it's effects there as well. Hello there. Come play with us, fellas. If you don't know how to connect to community servers, all you have to do is come here on the menu, find a game, community servers, and on the favorites tab. By default, it will be on the internet tab, but you have to switch up to the favorites tab. There's this button here, add a server. And then you paste in the IP here. It is in the stream description, the London server IP. You paste it here and it will show up for you to connect on this box. Hey, and Super VR there with the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Thanks a lot. Saying there, thanks so much for the 25 Brazilian reais. Saying there, I would like to know if it is worth it to bunny hop in TF2. Cheers. Cheers to you too, my friend. You know, I think bunny hopping is fun. I don't know if you mean actually trying to bunny hop in game, and Pyro is invading, Hazmat is invading our spawn here. Very nice. I really like those googly eyes for Pyro. They look lovely. Very nice. But yeah, I don't know, Super VR, if you mean actually trying to bunny hop in game, you know, like bunny hopping while you play TF2, or the bunny hopping mod, because there is a mod for TF2 that makes bunny hopping, you know, easier, or kind of like, it is a mod that revolves around bunny hopping. Kind of like the surf servers you have, there are also some bunny hopping servers. And you know, it is fun to do that. I really like games that allow you to bunny hop. For example, I really like to play a game called Zoonotic. It is also a free game. I got a... Okay, nice. Got Sentient free-to-play noob there with the bomb. So it is fun to bunny hop around. But I think it is worth learning how to bunny hop, Super VR, especially if you like to play as Trojan, because you can do some very interesting stuff by bunny hopping after a rocket jump, you know, to extend the time you get critical hits with your Market Gardener. It is kind of like an advanced technique. You rocket jump, and then when you fall on the ground, instead of actually falling, you start bunny hopping, and that way you can keep jumping and keep the critical damage on the Market Gardener. So I don't really know how to do that, but I've seen some people do it, and it's impressive and looks like a lot of fun. So I would learn how to bunny hop, even if it is just for that. I got you there, my friend Leo. Nice. And I know I'm kind of like try-harding on 2 Fort, but I want to play the game. It's been a while since I played TF2. So yeah. So I think it is worth it, you know, to learn bunny hopping in TF2. You know, it is nice, and Hovi got destroyed there. Always funny to see the ragdolls. And also, Hovi renewed his support to the channel. Thanks so much, my friend. Really appreciate that. My friend Hovi renewed his... we lost. Renewed his support there, his channel membership. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Senhor Luiz is drinking Dolly. There's a beverage here in Brazil, a soft drink called Dolly. You know, it's kind of like a cheap soft drink, but it is actually quite good. I like Dolly a lot. Look for it. Dolly Guaraná on YouTube. You should find some very freaky commercials, very interesting stuff. You know, kind of like crazy. Yeah, almost looks like a YouTube poop. The commercial for Dolly Guaraná. It's fun. Very nice. Enjoy your Dolly there, Sir Luis. Pretty cool. And Daryl Dixon is joining. He's quitting CSGO to come play TF2. Nice, very nice, my friend. We should later play the Dust 2 map for TF2 that we played on the Miami server, I think 2 weeks ago. We should play it today again. I think Uncle Leo wants to show it to Misa and his friends from Europe, who could not play it before on the Miami server. So we should also play CSGO on TF2 today, okay, Daryl? Very nice. Come play with us, it will be a lot of fun. Okay, let me help out my teammates here. Could not hit that projectile. Nice, thank you so much, Hovi. You got me covered there. Very nice. Super VR is saying that he actually meant bunny hopping in game. That it's actually effective and increase your speed. Yeah, the speed increase I think is capped, if I'm not mistaken, on most servers. You know, on vanilla TF2, I think you might get a small speed boost from bunny hopping, but I think it's capped. It's not like you infinitely get faster. Not on regular servers. But that rocket jumping technique I think is pretty cool, you know, to mix up with bunny hopping. So yeah. And the player is recommending a scout loadout: Sandman, Soda Popper, and Bonk. From the video Chaves, the Scout by Brazilian YouTuber Azul. I gotta play more with the Soda Popper, you know. I know it is one of the better scatterguns for Scout because of the fast reload rate. I think, you know, it is the scattergun that reloads the fastest, if I'm not mistaken. And because of that, it has higher DPS. It deals a higher amount of damage per second. So maybe I'll switch it up to it later. The Sandman, I don't feel like playing with the Sandman today. I think I'll stick to the Rap Assassin. But the Soda Popper could be fun to try out. I always forget about the boost you get with it, you know, that you can jump a lot of times. And because of that, I kinda like underuse it more than anything else, you know. Come on, Michelle. But it's fun. Let's switch it up. Let's go with the Soda Popper. I just dropped one, just got one from the item servers. So let's put it to good use. Let's do this. I have it there with the customized emojis. I gotta update those emojis for the channel actually. It's been a while since I've placed those. And they are fine and all, but I have more emoji slots than I can use. And I would like to make some more for you fellas, you know, because it is funny. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 don't wanna die to Uncle Leo there. Ah! Okay, I died to Uncle Leo there. It was no use. So yeah. And about bunny hopping, Sr. Luis is saying there, doing bunny hopping with Trojan is a pleasure, since hitting a market doing a bunny hop is amazing. Yeah, and people don't really expect that, you know. I think the funniest thing is the surprise factor, you know, that people actually get surprised by that. So it is great. I gotta learn how to do that, you know. Especially since I like to think about Soldier as my main class, you know. It's the one I have more hours on, that's for sure. So I don't know if I would say I am a master at playing Soldier, but it is my most played class. Okay, let's go. Let's try to cap their intel. Let's grab it. I got your last grape here with me, and also free-to-play noob. Let's do this. I hope they haven't set up a center nest here. Let's see. Yeah, no, there are no engineers. Okay. And by the way, Misa, if you are watching the stream, I just saw that Misa connected. I'm not sure if you have set up, Misa, your admin status correctly. Check that, you know, my friend, because the admin message didn't show up here when you connected. At least I didn't notice it. So maybe you haven't used the correct password or command to be able to connect as an admin. So check that out, my friend. I saw that Michelle was having trouble with that earlier today. So yeah. What else are you saying there on chat? Let me see. Super V is saying, oh, I got it. Recently I'm trying to play Trojan. Ah, so that will help you out for sure, my friend, for sure. Hey, Inspector! Glad to have you here, Inspector. Very nice, welcome to the stream. Nice, nice. I Hobby Sniper is saying, I did a video about that Counter-Strike map. Have you seen it? No, I haven't, Hobby. Haven't watched much YouTube lately. You know, because of two things, actually. I've noticed my time on social media, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, you know, social media in general, has dwindled in the last week because of two reasons. First, I'm working a lot. You fellas probably noticed I didn't stream on this channel last week because I got a lot of tests to grade from school, and it's been a lot of work, but I'm happy. It's been nice, this new job I started this year, you know. I'm really liking it, but it's been a lot of work, so I haven't been watching that much YouTube anymore, at least for now. And the second reason is because I bought a Steam Deck. I actually got my hands on a Steam Deck, which is actually, you know, kind of hard to do outside of the US, outside of Europe, and some select Asian countries. Here in Brazil, for example, in Latin America in general, the Steam Deck isn't officially for sale from Valve. So we kind of like have to import it, and it's not easy and it's not cheap. But a Brazilian company started selling them, you know, kind of like bringing them into the country to build some stock and then resell those Steam Decks. And when I saw that they were doing that, I decided to buy one from them. Because, you know, if there is any problem with the device or anything like that, I can return it to that company instead of having to send it back to Valve in the US. So I've been playing a lot of Steam Deck. It's actually quite fun to have your Steam games on a handheld device. You know, it's been great. You know, it's kind of like my expectations with the Steam Deck were very, not low, but real world, you know. I was very realistic about the device. You know, I never thought it was gonna be like, wow, this thing is revolutionary or anything like that, but it's a cool device and it's very comfortable. For example, to play Dark Souls Remastered in bed or laying down on a couch, you know, instead of having to sit on my PC to play it. I could even play TF2 on it. I don't know if it would be a very good experience, but I could do that if I wanted. I've been playing what? Dark Souls. I've been playing some Horizon Chase, the racing game. I've been playing some Burnout Paradise and 7 Days to Die on the Steam Deck, and it's been great, you know. So I haven't been paying much attention, Hovi, to social media because of those two things. But I gotta give it a watch. It looks like a very funny video. I had fun making mine, so you probably had a blast making yours as well. I gotta give it a watch. Very nice. I am Float there, sending a super chat. Thank you so much, Float. Thank you for the 25 Brazilian reais. I think I have set up the warnings for super chat on screen. If it doesn't show up, then let me know, because I would like to try and fix that for next stream. But I think it should show up on screen. You're saying there, hey, Super VR here, Elmal. I'm starting to make Brazilian videos of TF2 here. So you have another account. And there is the warning. In YouTube on this account. Any tips to grow my channel? Thanks. Okay, so it's your brand account. Very nice. First thing, Float, I think if I were you, I would change your name, the name of your... Okay. I'm sorry, I got you there. Let me clip this. This was funny. But Super VR, I would change the name of that account, Float, to Float TF2. Or even Float TF2, you know, if you wanna keep it under one word. But I would make it so as Float TF2. I think the channel name is quite important for search. How do I say that? For the algorithm to show you when people search for a topic. So if that channel is gonna be mostly about TF2, I would put TF2 in the name of the channel, you know. And you can always change your name later. It's kind of like if I ever wanted to change my name from old school TF2 here to old school, simply old school, I could do that. Not that I would do that because the focus of the channel is TF2, but you know, I think you get what I mean. I would recommend you change it to Float TF2, you know. And other than that, I think it is important when you are starting out to keep a regular schedule of videos. Even if it is like once a week or once every 15 days, it is important that it is regular. So your subscribers don't think that you gave up or that your channel is inactive. That's something you have to pay attention to. I've been kind of slacking off with this channel because of work, of course. But when I started out, I was posting one video per week, and that helped me out a lot. Another thing I think is important is to interact with other YouTubers. So, you know, go watch someone else's video, leave some comments, you know, kind of like meaningful comments to that other YouTuber. Interact with people online in a meaningful way. And you can do that on YouTube, on Twitter, you know, on other social media networks. I think it really helps out to make some connections, to get to know people, you know. And sometimes people checking the comment sections, you see there, Float TF2, that's probably another content creator, let me check him out. You know, I've got to know a lot of good people like this. So those would be my tips, my recommendations for you, my friends. And also, don't try to do anything too complicated or too fancy when you are starting out, you know. Again, try to prioritize quantity over quality when you are starting out. After you have a more established channel, then you can start thinking about quality, you know, making videos that are very produced. But when you are starting out, just try things out, experiment with stuff, you know. Try to have a basic quality level, you know, something that is acceptable. but don't worry too much about making the best videos ever, you know, because you're just starting out. Have fun and post content regularly. Ah, we have Misa here. Hello there, Misa. We're gonna play CSGO later, Misa. Not CSGO, but CSGO on TF2. It seems Uncle Leo wanted to show it out to you. So we are gonna do that. I'm Mrs. talking about his objector. I can't see what you got there because I have a mod installed that works on community servers that kind of like wipes out the image on the objector. So I can't see it. I'm sorry, my friend. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. An inspector got a new account. Nice. Have you? Because you got hacked on Steam, haven't you, Inspector? Did you get your account back? Let me know if it is you or if I'm misremembering. But I hope you got your account back, my friend. What else are you saying there? There is asking if we are on the Miami or London. It is London. I think I have not updated the... Yeah, I think I haven't updated. I haven't updated the text up there. Let me do that just now, very quickly, my friends. I think it is this one. Where is it? Here. I'm sorry. It should be updated now. Here. I think the IP is Euro, isn't it? Let me check. No, it is London. London.allyegames. Let me change that again. I am a failure. Let me fix that. I think Euro.allyegames will get you on the same server, if I'm not mistaken, because I think I have both IPs set up to the same server. But the one we are playing now is London. I got you there, Mr. Sniper. No, they have a sentry. Okay, that can be a problem for me. So yeah. INZ player has a strange soda popper. Very nice. Very nice. I used to have a strange, I think, Uranian something soda popper. It was a war paint with kind of like a radioactive logo. You know, it was very nice. I really liked it. No, you're not gonna headshot me. But I sold it a couple years ago, and now I don't have a strange soda popper anymore. Again, I gotta play more with this weapon. There's a spy somewhere here. Okay, and there is Uncle Leo trying to flank the sniper. Got killed there. Fell flat on his face, my friend. Okay, let's try to push the cart a little bit. I don't think it's gonna go very well for us because they have an engineer, but we gotta push the cart. Gotta do that. And I'll check chat in just a sec, fellas. Just give me a while to help my teammates and not die immediately. Okay, and as soon as I say, very nice taunt there, Uncle Leo. as soon as I say, very radical, and let me not die here, I die. Yeah, I always jinx myself like this. It's so funny. Okay, let's keep going. Where is the enemy team? There's a scout behind us. There. Okay, nice. Thank you. Okay, he's gonna come up here. Where is the engineer? Did the engineer give up? Because I don't see that sentry anymore. Okay. Where? Hobby snipe with the headshot. Where is the engineer? Where I'm on edge here looking for him. So yeah. Hey VPC, hello there VPC. Glad to have you here. Very nice. Very nice. Come play with us if you are free, my friend. And what else are you saying there? Let me check chat just a sec. Inspector got suspended on Twitter. Come on, I hope you can get things sorted out, my friend. Inspector also lost the chat moderator role. I think it's because you were on another account, wasn't it, Inspector? Because I don't remember removing moderator roles recently, you know. Or maybe I did when you got hacked on Steam, I'm not sure. But I don't remember doing it recently. Here's the spy, you see? Where is it? Ah, okay, got you there. Nice. It is Da Vinci or Da Vinci. I never know how to pronounce your name, my friend, because of the CH you use there. Because I think the real Leonardo da Vinci is just with C, isn't it? It isn't with CH. So I get confused. What else are you saying there? Sr. Luis has a question. Professor, I have a question, and I would like to know what you think of the videos that make such numbers of deaths as an Emaxo type weapon. What if you had time, would you do it? Kind of like videos that are made to get a number of kills with a certain weapon. Like, I'll make this video to get a 20 kill streak with, I don't know, the scattergun or something like that. I don't watch Emaxo that much, so I don't really know what kind of video you're talking about. I just have this vague idea. And that sort of content can be fun to produce, but I don't know it would be a good pick for me, because I'm a very bad player, you know? I'm more like someone who plays casually, and I like to play the game for the objective, you know, to complete the objective of the maps. But I don't like to stress too much about getting kills, you know? I feel like that kind of like kills the fun in the game. At least for me. And so I try to avoid playing like that. So I don't think I would make those sorts of videos. You know, it's not for me, really, I believe. But it could be fun. I know that, for example, Fitzgerald, which is a friend of us here on the channel, I know that he makes videos about getting kill streaks with certain weapons. And it seems that he has a lot of fun doing that, but I don't know, I don't think it is for me. It's not my cup of tea. Got the demo man there, nice. And I haven't used the boost, the hype from the soda popper once today. By the way, about hype, fellas. Are you hyped for Counter-Strike 2? You know, I think we could have a chat about that new game from Valve. You know, new game, because it's not really a new game since it is Counter-Strike. But are you hyped for Counter-Strike 2? Let me know there below in the comments, in the chat. I would like to know from you. Personally, I am hyped. You know, I'm very interested on seeing what will come from this new Valve game. Particularly, you know, I'm not really a Counter-Strike player. I don't play much CSGO nowadays. I think the last time I played was in 2017 or 2016. It's been a while since I've picked up CSGO to really play it for a while, you know. But I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike 1.6 and Condition 0 back in the day. And I had a lot of fun with it. So I want to see the direction they're gonna take the game with this next installment. And I actually think it is a good thing to have a new numbered sequel game. And there you fellas are voting for the Counter-Strike map. Let's do this. I think it is a good thing to have a new numbered game from Valve, because in the last years they've tried to do, you know, new and original stuff, and I don't really think it paid off for them and for the community of players who like, you know, Valve games. I don't know. First they made that Artifact game, you know, that card game, which didn't go anywhere. People didn't really like it. It seems it was a fine game in of itself, but no one wanted to play it, so it died off very quickly, and nowadays I think no one plays Artifact anymore, which is a shame. And then they made that Underlords game, which to this day I don't understand what is that genre of games, you know, the kind of like auto chess, I think that's how it's called. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how that can be fun, you know, to have a game that kind of like plays itself for you. So I don't know. And it seems people also didn't get it or were not interested by it, because it also died off very fast and no one plays it anymore. And then they made Half-Life Alyx, which seems to be a great game, but no one really got to play it because it is a VR game, and no one has a VR headset. You know, some people do, but I think we could say that the amount of people who own VR headsets and PCs powerful enough to play Half-Life Alyx properly is nobody, really. It's very few people in the grand scheme of things. So even the good game that they made, people didn't play, you know, because they didn't have access to it. And instead of doing all that, Valve could have instead made proper games for PC, you know, for keyboard and mouse PC, for people to enjoy, for their mainstream fan base to be able to play. And perhaps, you know, if they see good success with Counter-Strike 2, perhaps they could start thinking about making numbered sequels to their mainstream franchises again. You know, kind of like, whoa, people really liked Counter-Strike 2. Counter-Strike 2 is a success. Perhaps we should go back, you know, to our franchises. Perhaps we should make Portal 3 or Left 4 Dead 3, or perhaps Team Fortress 2 2, TF2 2. I don't want a Team Fortress 3. You know, I don't want a whole different game. What I actually want is a sequel to TF2. So just like we have Counter-Strike 2, I would like to see, and that's a messed up hand you got there, Scout. look at that. It's messed up. That's messed up. I didn't pay attention to that before. What's going on with Scout's hand? Yeah, you gotta go to a doctor there, Scout. Fix that. That does not look good. That's a lot of fun. So yeah, you know, I'm actually hyped for Counter-Strike 2 because of that. I think it could be, and I'm lagging a little bit. I hope things set up. I hope things get more stable. Yeah, I think they did. Okay. But I'm hyped for Counter-Strike 2 because of that. I think it could mean a change in direction for Valve. You know, I hope it has that sort of effect. It would be nice. So yeah. Hey, Primeira Brigada, glad to have you here. Mouse Cop as well. We are on the London server today, Mouse Cop. The IP is in the description down below. VPC is too good. VPC is too good there with the FAMAS. Hey, and Hiao, glad to have you here, Hiao. Welcome, my friend. Come play with us if you can. It would be nice to have you here. Come on. No. Petra. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Hazmat's asking if I have any TF2 Brazilian channels to recommend. On my other channel, Oya Games, I shared yesterday, I think, a video from Lucas TF. He doesn't post very often, you know, really. For those of you who don't know, in the Brazilian TF2 scene, I'm basically the only channel who's still regularly active. All the other ones gave up on posting TF2 videos, or do that very rarely, you know, not like with a regular upload schedule. But I think, who was asking there? Hazmat. I think Lucas TF is a good recommendation for you, you know. He makes some very good videos. I'd even say he makes better videos than I do. It's just that I post more frequently than he does. And I'm getting wiped out here. Finally, I was able to switch up to the AK. Come on, I'm getting destroyed here. You fellas are just too good at CS2, at Counter-Strike 2. You fellas are amazing. Another thing that I found interesting on the Counter-Strike 2, you know, side of news is a feature that was being showcased by Waral on one of his latest videos. That's a feature, you know, in which the crosshair follows the recoil pattern of the weapons instead of standing still in the middle of the screen. Because one thing I always not really had a problem, but I always thought was kind of lame in CSGO is that you have to learn the recoil patterns to play the game properly, but the game doesn't really shows you those patterns, you know. You kind of like have to watch a YouTube video about that, and if you don't, you are out of luck, you know. Ah, no, you're not gonna kill me. Ah, you got me with the knife. That was humiliating. Back in the day in LAN houses, there would be a mod on the server which would say humiliation, like that. I think it's a voice pack from the Unreal games, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that was humiliating. Okay, I'm not killing anyone. I'm just getting killed. I gotta go for headshots, because I don't know if you fellas already realized, but this game mode has headshots. If you hit someone on the head, you get a random crit. I don't think I'll be able to do it, because I'm very bad at this. But I gotta try to do that, you know, to go for headshots. You see, I got one there. I did not kill him with a headshot, but I got one. Another one, you see? So you actually gotta try to play this as if it was Counter-Strike, you know, going for headshots and all of that. Because then you'll be doing more damage. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Ah, Sr. Luis is asking, did you do something special on April Fools? No, I haven't. You know, I've been working a lot, Sr. Luis. In other years, I did some special content for April Fools. I can't speak today, for April Fools. But this year I could not be bothered to do it, you know. It is funny and all, but I could not think of anything. Perhaps next year I can think on something. No, you're not. No, you're not. Ah, come on, VPC got me there with the golden knife. Which actually turns you into a golden ragdoll. It is, I think it is the sexy on this game mode. That is the golden knife. So very nice, VPC. Let's do this again. This game mode is fun. It's a lot of fun. I like TF2. I fellas want to change maps. I'll let you fellas decide. I'll vote yes. Just so you people who voted yes don't get left out. But I'll let you fellas decide what you wanna do. You fellas are absolutely destroying, dominating the game. That's impressive. What else are you saying there? There you're saying that Uncle Liu is invisible. To fix that, there all you have to do is come here on the console and type in record demo, and then you type in stop, and that should fix up invisible. I got a headshot there on Hazmat. That should fix invisible characters for you. It's a bug in the game. Hi, Joker Miles there. Hello there. I'm doing well, my friend. Glad to have you here, Joker Miles. Come play with us if you can. We're having fun playing Counter-Strike today. You know, Counter-Strike looks kind of different, but it's still the same fun game. Ah, come on. How did I get that shot? Lag compensation sometimes mess up things. Ah, Hazmat got me there. So yeah. And Inspector is saying there, I bought a 100% strange clinical trial set. I believe it is one of the few fully reliable sets in the game because all three weapons help each other in some way. The overdose harms less but makes you faster. The quick fix heals and charges faster. And the solemn vow reviews enemies' health. Yeah, I think that's a very good set, actually. Not many of those sets work very well, like you mentioned. But that one I think is pretty sweet. It still holds up, even without the bonus for this set. So yeah, very nice. I don't play much with the Solemn Vow nowadays, but I used to run it quite frequently back in the day. Haha. Okay, I lagged here a little bit, but we are back in the game. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Where is everyone? Where are you? Where are you, fellas? Oh, and by the way, whenever Counter-Strike 2 releases, I am gonna play it. I don't think I'll play it here on this channel. You know, perhaps make 1 or 2 videos about it. But on my Brazilian channel, or Oya Games, I will play it. You know, I wanna get back into Counter-Strike. It's been a while since I did that. And, you know, I never was quite good, but I learned a bunch of stuff over the years, and I had a lot of fun. I got you there with the knife. Okay. Okay, just as I did, I died. I thought I would be able to switch things up. I got the headshot there. I think Hazmat lagged a little bit, so that's why I was able to get a shot. I'm sorry, my friend. I took advantage of poor internet connection. Okay, I hit VPC there, and now I'm with the Negev. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do this. I'm so slow. Come on. I don't know how to play with the Negev. I don't really know. I'll check chat in just a sec, fellas. Just let me try to keep this up, because I'm better than I was. And the server lagged. Okay. I think this server is not keeping up properly with this whole shenanigans. But yeah. The Negev is a challenge for me. I move so slowly. Come on, this is the worst. I hate this. I hate this weapon. So slow. I don't remember you walking so slow with the Negev on CSGO. Okay, let's try to... Okay, nice. The MP7 is one I actually... I'm going with the knife! I actually know how to use the MP7. No, I'm with the Negev again. This is rubbish. And it isn't like on CSGO. I think on CSGO the Negev becomes more accurate the longer you fire it. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it works. But it seems it's not like that here. Okay, Mac 10. Nankoleo is up there on the catwalk. Okay. Let's go. Maybe I can win the game this time. Please forgive me, fellas, for not checking the chat for a while. Okay, now I can check the chat. Let's see this. It's early to say there. TF2 episode 3. It's so funny. I don't even know, you know, what was that idea about, the server lagged. Okay, let's keep going. Of making episodic releases, you know, kind of like Half-Life 2 episode 1, Half-Life 2 episode 2, and all that stuff. It was kind of like a fad with game developers back in the day to make episodic games, but I never liked that, you know. I always felt like that was an excuse to release unfinished products and to actually not complete their games, you know. I don't know. I didn't like that episodic model of release. The revolver. I don't have much playtime with it. I don't know how to use the revolver. I think the right button does something like... No, it doesn't. Okay. I think on CSGO the right mouse button does something with the revolver. But it seems here is just the left mouse button. Okay, back to a shotgun. Ah, come on. But yeah, I wish instead of getting all those episodes, episode 1, 2, and all of that, we actually got a sequel. Perhaps Half-Life 2 episode 1 and 2 could have been Half-Life 3. You know, I don't know. Or perhaps episode 1 and 2 could have been included on Half-Life 2, you know, the base game. I hope that sort of episodic format doesn't come back. I think someone has the golden knife. Come on! I was doing so well. Come on. Okay. Okay, now back with the... come on! Yeah, Hovi has... nice, very nice, Hovi! You got it! Very nice, my friend, very nice. Let me take this opportunity to read chat for a little while. What else are you saying there? And there you're saying, Professor, I'm saving money to buy keys to buy the Schadenfreude taunt. Very nice. That's actually the cheapest way to go about getting it, you know, with keys, instead of buying it on the store. So I hope you can do it, my friend. I hope you get the taunt soon. And Sr. Luis is saying there, teacher is so good at TF2 Counter-Strike that he should make some flags. I'm not good. I'm not good at TF2, I'm not good at Counter-Strike, and I'm not good at TF2 Counter-Strike. But I have fun. And that's what matters, really. And Hazmat saying that his internet is unreliable. That's a shame, Hazmat. That's a shame. I think I'm gonna play one more round of this, and then we'll end stream. You know, just because I'm having a lot of fun. I was gonna end stream now, because I'm getting a little bit tired and I have to finish grading some tests today. So many tests. The worst part about being a teacher, the worst, is all the tests you have to make. Come on, VPC, that was rubbish. And to grade later, you know, it's so lame. I wish we could have school without tests, you know, that would be a dream come true to me. Come on! Or maybe, you know, if you had tests, but there was no pressure. Okay, that was rubbish on my part. I didn't deserve that headshot. Or maybe if there were tests, but there was no pressure to get, you know, high grades. I don't know how school would work like that, but I would very much prefer it if that was the case. Tests are just the worst, you know, for everyone, for students, for teachers. They are not good at all. So yeah. Super VR with the super chat again. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for the 11 Brazilian reais. Saying you should try to make TF2 maps in Hammer. I would love to see you making TF2 maps. I actually made a couple of TF2 maps, Super VR. I've made 2. I think the names for them are KOF Cantara and KOF and Arena. I made an Arena version of it. Seas. You know, they are on the server. If you look for them, you can find them here on the map list. Let me open the voting menu here. On the workshop part, KOF Cantara, this one here. This was the first one I made. It's not very good, but it works. And the other one was KOF Seas here. This one, which I made an Arena version and a King of the Hill version of the map. And this one is, you know, by no means an excellent map, but it is finished. I actually completed it, and I think it is a fun map to play. I think it has a nice layout. Come on, I was caught in the crossfire there. So I've made a couple of maps in Hammer just to learn the tools there. And it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend making TF2 maps, you know. Working with Hammer is kind of hard because it is old and antiquated, you know, and also kind of buggy. It's not the best piece of software out there. I wish, for example, you could make TF2 maps on Trench Broom, which is a better brush-based mapper. You know, people use Trench Broom. It's the name of a software to make Quake maps, and it is actually a lot more robust than Hammer. But you can't use Trench Broom to make TF2 maps, and that kind of sucks. Okay. Come on! No! Come on, VPC. But yeah, you know, I don't really feel like making more TF2 maps because, you know, I think I already had my fun with that. Perhaps someday in the future, but right now I think it's enough, you know, having made 2 TF2 maps. Maybe I should try making a payload one someday in the future. That could be fun. And Hazmat's asking there, Professor, why don't you put other Counter-Strike modes on the server? Because there aren't other Counter-Strike modes for TF2, Hazmat. I would if there were, you know, like on the workshop, if people uploaded more of the sorts of Counter-Strike maps for TF2. Not really just the maps, but actually the game modes. I think that would be pretty fun. But as far as I know, this is the only one, I think. So there isn't much I can do about that. Would be so funny if people really recreated Counter-Strike on TF2, kind of like with the Fuse game modes and all of that. It would be so funny to see that happen. Come on, how was that not a kill? I shot him there. I think it would be nice to have kind of like a deathmatch mode. Not only gun game like we have here. Nice. Okay, making bacon. That's it. Let's keep going. Let's see. Misa has a scoped weapon there. The op. It's hard. Okay. Uncle Leo got me. I don't think I'll be able to win it this time. Okay, got 2 headshots there. But now I'm on the P90. The best weapon for rushing B. Just hold M1 and rush. Okay. I almost died there. No. That's rough. And Super VR is saying there, yeah, Hammer kinda sucks, but there's Hammer plus for TF2, which improves a little bit the experience. I've heard about that one. You know, I saw, I think, Crash talking about it on Twitter, but I haven't actually got a chance to try it out. Nice. Making bacon, or is it baking bacon? What is it the engineer says? I'm actually confused. I always thought it was making bacon. Is that right? Do you bake bacon? I always thought bacon was kind of like fried and not baked. but yeah. I seriously would like to see Inferno. This map here, it seems it was VPC won the game. Nice, congratulations, my friend, congratulations. So yeah, with that, I think I'll be finishing stream right now. It was a lot of fun. We played some TF2, you know, some proper, regular TF2, and that was lovely. And we also got to play some Counter-Strike TF2, which was also fun. So yeah, fellas, again, you can keep on the server, you can keep playing on the server. It is a dedicated server, and it is up to date now. The server was kind of like offline for 1 or 2 days because I could not update it. It took me a while to have some time to do that and to actually remember, oh, I have to update the game, TF2 updated. I didn't realize that. But now it is up to date and you can keep playing there and having fun with your friends. So everyone, thank you so much for coming to play with me. I really appreciate you all being here and I wish you all an excellent week. hopefully we'll be able to talk to each other again next Sunday. I think I'll be able to stream because we're gonna have a kind of like a holiday here in Brazil. So this week should be a little calmer for me. You know, I should have less work to do this week. I hope so. So maybe on Sunday we can play again. So yeah, fellas, have a wonderful week. I love all of you. Here's a big heart to you, my friends. And until next time, bye bye.